MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's fastball taken high for a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman,
Here now is Rafael Devers. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's all.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nico Goodrum will be next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nico.
Standing in, Nico Goodrum, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-1, here it is.
That's ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Jones on at first, nobody out. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases. This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
None out, runners at first and second. And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pillar's there. One down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, CJ Crone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, CJ Crone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Stewart, playing here in his age 26 season, he's a second-year big leaguer. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
And he gets ahead 0-1. From the stretch. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. There's one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Cool, that's inside.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2 balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. 3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Come on!
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
The catcher.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Boyd takes home the win. Eduardo Rodriguez lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers,